That's like my forever favorite picture.
Yo, y'all go to BlurCon?
BlurCon? Did you just ask us about BlurCon, the same BlurCon we all went to together?
It's a yes or no question.
Wait, but I'm trying to understand the question you asking.
Yes.
You asking us if we know about the BlurCon the three of us went to and did a panel for.
Yes, I gotta go to BlurCon this year.
Oh no,
Oh.
no, that's not my thing. Like, if there was like a situation like us presenting and doing something, then yeah. But I'm not
You,
doing the
are you
dress up.
going?
No,
No,
I'm not going.
Oh.
I don't have time for it.
the one I want to do, that's a next year goal because I do want to try to do a panel. The one in Houston, I forget what it's called.
South by Southwest.
No, not South by Southwest. No, but it's basically the BlurCon in Houston. But I can't remember the name of it for right now. It's like
Who said it to you?
DreamCon or
Who said it?
something like that.
Oh, DreamCon. I know what you're talking about. That's
RDC World.
RDC World. They do that shit.
But yeah, that one I would want to do, especially because the boys in Houston, that would be kind of cool. But are you going?
The
Because that sounded
model.
like,
Hmm?
are you going? That sounded like you were planning on going.
I'm working.
You said what?
I'm working.
You said you're working? I can't hear you because it's muffled.
Oh, I'm working. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm working.
All right. Well, Jobber Nation, welcome to another episode of the Jabba Taste Podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black in the building joining us this week. Thank you for joining us. Like 2 weeks ago, me and Sir Wilkins kind of got back, trying to get back on the bicycle, getting back in the groove. Especially with us and it being WrestleMania season coming up. AEW got some stuff going on. I think Grand Slam's coming up. So wrestling is kicking back into high gear. So we, want to be able to get back on that horse and talk some shit. But before we do, a little bit of housekeeping. This Saturday, Royal Rumble viewing party at Legends.
We're back, bitches.
The
I miss
Rumble
y'all.
will start at 2 o'clock, so it is an afternoon
Crazy.
delight.
What?
That is crazy.
It is?
Yeah,
Wait. It's on at 2 o'clock. Dang. All
2
right.
p.m.
All right.
Eastern on
Fucking.
and
That's
what
fucking.
11 a.m. on the West Coast. So
All right. So like, I'm gonna come right after work then, around 3. I should be there like 3:34. Yeah.
so yeah, so
I can get
right
some
now
fucking wings. My gosh.
they're
Oh my
gearing up.
gosh.
I don't know if you guys have seen the aerial view. This nigga here. I don't know if you guys have seen the aerial view of the stadium that they built for the Royal Rumble, which I think is crazy. Shout outs to everybody that actually is out there. I was telling the boys, shout out to Tana and Tony. Check out his vlog. He's there in Saudi Arabia. So make sure if you see him, say hey. If you see him on the internet, just make sure you show him some love. Some real quick birthdays. Shout outs to Jen, happy birthday. Shout
Yes,
outs
happy
to Queen
birthday.
Queen Tay, her birthday's tomorrow. Happy,
Happy
happy birthday,
birthday.
sis.
Happy my birthday to my nigga Trells, aka Snugs.
So yeah, a lot of Aquarius season is in full effect. So happy birthday to everyone celebrating your birthday. Um, what else before we do jump into some chatter? Um, what I'm trying to think what's going on that we can update. But yes, but outside of that, Legends this Saturday. Looks like the snow is not catching us, so there's no excuse but to just layer up and come out, catch up with everyone at the
I miss
bar.
y'all
It'll be
niggas.
cool. So yeah, so
Y'all
um
niggas OD, for
where
real.
do we so we was talking a little bit
Y'all can
in
hear me?
pre-production. Yes, we can hear you now. We were talking in pre-production about a week and a half ago, almost about 2 weeks ago.
A week
WWE
ago.
season 2 of Unreal is on Netflix. Um, this season, I already knew from the trailer was going to be better than the first one. Um, I like that they've included a lot of people that you really wouldn't think would be included. Like Paul Heyman, I never thought would volunteer to do it. but it gave a good point of view and someone that likes protecting certain things of the business that I think us as fans at times don't really fully understand unless you're in it.
Hmm.
But having him, so look, let's talk a little bit about I think it's episode 2, um, where they talk about Ron Killing's release slash not renew slash all of the above.
Okay, so let's first talk about the elephant in the room when you talk about Unreal. People were completely disrespecting Road Dogg.
Dragged him for no
Like,
reason.
they dragged him through the mud, then they ran a truck over him about 3 times. Now, and I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it the same time everybody else like watched it.
Yeah,
I actually watched it.
I'm still episode. I still told you. I think I'm in the episode 3 at the beginning of 4.
Yeah, so I watched it this past weekend actually. So I'm watching it, and Malcolm had stayed over because I was his corner
Shout
guy
out to
for
him for that pillow fight shit. I love that he did that.
Yeah. So I was his corner guy for his pillow fight championship match.
That's hilarious. It's so funny.
So shout out to Muscle Man Malcolm for being a pillow fight match for PFC. But anyways, so snowed in, whatever. I watched it. So as I'm watching episode 3, I really felt for Road Dogg, and everybody's you can call me whatever name you want to call me. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place in that situation. Now, I don't think anybody's been in middle management. The people that were talking never been in middle management, and also the low key their boss's friend. No, their boss, like friend with their boss, and also somebody that they're like underneath them, quote unquote, is their friend as well. So he was in such an awkward spot, but he generally was like, yo, this is my guy. This is like my brother. And he's trying to pitch things, and Triple H is like, nah, he
wasn't. He was like that. He's like, but also to Triple H's point, when you pitch ideas, because we've all experienced this, with Jabba Sam and stuff like that. When you pitch an idea, you gotta look. You have to have something past the actual event for it to still make sense. So when Triple H was, when Road Dogg was pitching stuff, and Triple H was just like on some like, okay, but then what happens next? And he couldn't answer that. It was just like, well, then it's not an all the way good idea because it's not a complete situation.
No, I get that, but it's one of those things where you're like, you can tell he's trying to put his friends on.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to take care of Ron. He's like, yo, he's back. Let's do this. And Triple H is like, nah.
He's like, yo, cut his hair. And then eventually let him cut his hair. I was just like, why did we do that?
Well, because Ron was going bald. That's why he said
well, yeah, when he said that.
But then I don't think people really realize what. So there was one part in episode 3 where the episode ends and R-Truth is like, yo, this guy saved my life.
Yo, when Ron got emotional, that got me.
He said, like, you don't understand. Like, yeah, we're brothers, we're cool, but you don't understand. This guy saved my life.
Like, when I was ready to give up and not
I was ready to give up on the business. He came, like Road Dogg was like, yo, I came. I saw how talented he was. I was like, yo, I'm bringing you to the main roster. And I think we didn't, and nobody talked about that. But that's what kind of bothered me a little bit. Like, do you not see, like, hey, this dude is for him? And then they're showing, and then the one line that everybody kept using and like playing over and over again was the line where he's like, yo, I understand where the company's coming from because there's not a huge
there's no ROI. They really
return of investment. But I can push back on that because the return of investment on R-Truth is he's your locker room guy. He's the glue for the locker room. You had your QB1, aka Cody Rhodes, like, yo, it don't matter. R-Truth stays here. Like, tell me about any release that you remember where the entire locker room is like, nah, this is whack, this is whack, this is whack, tweeting, putting up posts about R-Truth.
Nah, I felt like I haven't seen that in some time.
That's
Like
the
the only one I could think about, I felt like some people on that side felt the way was when Bray got released.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it, that just shows what kind of locker room guy he is. Like, I'll give an example. There's one dude that I work with that's I'm part of middle management. So there's one dude that's on my team. He ain't going nowhere. My boss will say something. I'm like, nah, he good. He good. They be like, well, you know, his numbers, nah, he good. He's my R-Truth. Because I know what he brings outside of numbers. That same thing with R-Truth. And we all know what R-Truth brings outside the wrestling ring and stuff of that nature. People love him. That was my only issue with when he said there's no ROI. Yes, there is.
No, I think in the sense of the ROI originally, like whatever that number was, can't really get no higher because there's nothing different that you're going to do. And that's how I took it. I took it as, and I understood, like, on the business side, I understood it. I was just like, yesterday's price is not today's price. And Ron has every right to say, like, look, this is the amount, this is what I want. Has every right to say that. Just as much as they have every right to be like, we can't do that.
But the thing is, though, then you got a lesson out of that. That's where the lesson pops out of that. Because when I'm watching that, it goes, okay, you know what? We good. First of all, there was two things out of that. Because when you're watching it, he says, I just assumed that they let me go.
Yeah, they cut me, yeah.
So, you know, I'm out of here. Which sometimes all of us as humans, we go off emotion. But the other side of it is you don't know what your worth is until you step out. And that was the biggest lesson you got, because if he didn't, by accident, we can say by accident, because they said they have their narrative like, oh, he just didn't resign, so we just let the contract lapse because he didn't contact us. But at the end of the day, if the contract didn't lapse, we wouldn't have that. He wouldn't know, or the company wouldn't know what a value that he is.
No, yeah, everything happens for a reason. So I don't think anything different than that.
Because niggas were like, nah, this is Ron. This is R-Truth. He can't leave here. He is a WWE guy. Like, what Unreal showed me, and then.
Oh, what does it show you, sir? Well, until your brother comes back, Mr. Black, what are your thoughts on the Unreal season 2?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Corporate wrestling at its finest. This is when you have a new ship of culture now. Vince is not there. Vince was good at business and wrestling. A lot of these guys are just now learning business. So a lot of times they do it by the book until they develop their style of how to do business. You feel me? And a lot of times these guys are just low key just trying to keep their jobs, dogs. They doing everything they can to keep their fucking jobs. At certain times, they're not gonna notice certain things because they've never been in that position a lot of times. Because before it was a wrestling company, it was a wrestling entertainment company. Now it's a wrestling company. Vince is not there. So certain things, certain culture is not gonna fly no more. I give you an example, right? At my job, every year the owner works around and give you $20 every year for Christmas. Whoever works for Christmas, he's gonna give you $20, right? I thought that shit was fake, but that's the first time a white man ever gave me money. I was fucking hyped. I was so excited too. Walked right, gave him $20. Best believe when his grandkids take over, that shit's not gonna happen. Shifts of culture. That's why they're adjusting how we're seeing in real time. That it's not Vince's company. This is really just
But
yeah.
even if, to not interject, but even if, let's say, to your point, your example, what if the grandkids take over, and instead of you getting 20, now you getting 60? Like, certain things, it doesn't always have to feel like or be like 10 steps back. It can
But
actually be forward
but
progression.
I understand it's probably an example of what they got to do moving forward. But basically, let this be the last. It's going to be the last time they don't take care of their own people. The fact that you Samoans all the time, but you're gonna charge their family to come in there. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Come on, son. Like really, this is not a family company no more. So certain cultures is not gonna live no more. It's dead, and it
When the
shows you.
when the
It
company went
shows you.
public, it stopped being a
No,
family
no, 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 no,
business.
no, 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 no. I understand it though, but it still had a culture. It still had a somewhat of a. It had a wrestling culture. This is a business culture now. That's it. Like, look at the room, dogs. Look at the room.
But I
And
just
how,
don't think
like,
the
how
story
you don't have a storyline for fucking our truth? Like, you quote have been wrestling for so long, it's so easy to tell a fucking storyline. What's so hard about that? When you choose not to be creative, you choose to be complacent because it's easy. Simple. Triple H doing all of this, being on the video because he know that the shit's about to get sold, and he want to be the mascot for the shit, dogs. Why the fuck is Triple H shit for the new WWE game? Nigga, he
why
was
but why is
mid
people mad about it?
because
I'm
Triple
I'm
H was mid in the Attitude Era, B. My
I'm
shit,
just
yo,
confused on the
son.
selective
Triple H was
anger,
a mid card at best,
because
B.
if it was
Mid, B.
if it wasn't
Mid.
him and it was somebody else, then would it
Sir,
still be the same
sir,
outrage?
sir,
I don't get
sir,
it.
sir. It could have been anyone else, dog. Triple H.
But because it's Triple H, it's a problem. It's like he
Because
doesn't
Triple H
have
is
his own
mid.
career.
Triple H's career is all about, yo, he only was popular with groups, dog. His heel
No,
run was
no,
mid,
don't
B.
do that. Don't do
Oh,
that. Nah, I'm not gonna allow you to do that to Trips, because we not gonna act like he
So
don't have
so
a
hold up,
career. We not gonna do
Triple
that.
H is
hold up, hold
mid,
up,
son.
hold up, hold up,
Triple H
hold up.
is
That's
only good when he's dick right on someone else.
crazy.
Only
Like,
as a group, dog.
this wasn't
Nah,
my
nah,
Fuck
time
out
nah.
here,
Triple H.
son.
Wait,
This
wait, wait,
wasn't King of Kings.
wait,
This nigga
wait,
ain't
wait.
fucking cussed out JR and was like,
Guarantee if he didn't marry Stephanie, though, son, his career would not be the way it is, dog.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
you talking about the nigga that took
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
fall for three niggas leaving to go into a whole different company? Like, what?
Oh, what
Wait,
happened?
wait, wait,
The
wait, wait,
push
wait,
got
wait,
pushed
wait,
back
wait,
a
wait,
year
wait, wait,
later. Ooh.
wait, wait, wait. When did the Attitude Era end?
This is the ongoing debate I feel like niggas have. For me, I would say 01.
Okay. Let's say
For
it's
me.
hold on. Let's say it's 01, right? Let's go from 97, let's say 96 to 01. Cause I see cause and I'm not the biggest Triple H fan. I fucks with Triple H, but he ain't in he not even in my top 10.
That's
But let's call it but
crazy.
let niggas
Top
call a
10.
spade a spade. Hold up. Let's niggas call
Crazy.
a spade in this situation.
Niggas is out of control.
Because I see people online yapping. Oh, why is Triple H on the cover? He wasn't really in the Attitude Era.
I never said that.
Oh, hold on. I'm not talking about you. Everybody talking about he was mid, he ain't do nothing. You said he was mid. You said he really ain't do nothing. All
I've
right.
never seen him do
Hold
nothing.
up. Let me just finish. Let me just finish this. 97, this nigga wins King of the Ring. Let's start with that. King of the Ring in the 90s and the early 2000s was a big deal. Cool. He was the leader of DX. Shawn Michaels broke his back. He couldn't move. This nigga becomes the leader of DX. The DX, everybody was doing sucky in the 90s during the Attitude Era.
People
Let's
power.
talk about it.
Group. Once again
Wait,
in the
but
group.
Hold up.
you didn't even talk about the
Because
IC.
niggas have bad
You didn't
memories.
even talk about the IC run where they had the match at SummerSlam with Rock and him,
I'm not
and
even
that
there
whole
yet.
build up to
Hold
that.
up. I'm not even there yet.
Oh, y'all
This
niggas
nigga
crazy.
brings in China. He brought China in.
Dick right on someone else's face.
Hold on. Let me finish. He brings China in. Now, great point, Janelle, about the IC title. There was a time during the Attitude Era the IC title was more important than the WWE
than the world title. No one gave a fuck what fucking Shawn Michaels and them niggas was doing. It was about the IC title.
And some of the best feuds in the IC title was Triple H and The Rock.
Triple H and Ken Shamrock.
Triple H and
Mick Foley.
Let's talk about DX versus the
really
Nation.
Gonna do that.
Hold up. Let's talk about DX versus the Nation. Let's talk about the Hunter, the Helmsley McMahon era, the corporation. He won his first title during that time. He became the Game during the time of the Attitude Era. Y'all don't have memory. If y'all gonna talk spicy, come with the truth, because this is all over. I see it all online.
That's how I was glad he said that shit, because I was just like, what is everybody's beef with it? Like, you don't have to get the cover. You don't have to get it.
Is that nigga's dumb?
I understand that, right? But again, he married the wife's daughter, B, and then explain. You mentioned that he brought in China, though, son. Once again, hopping on niggas' waves like a rodeo, B, like this, and he understands that. Once he got used to, went to Stephanie, another rodeo he rolled, B. Yo, son, he is a good hand. I will give him that. A good heel, yes. But a lot of the promos were mid, son. A lot of his promos was mid, though, son. And the only time I thought he was really popping is when he had someone else right next to him, son.
So hold on. So when he became the Cerebral Assassin, when JR dubbed him the Cerebral Assassin, who was he with?
Stephanie! He was with Stephanie!
How did Stephanie get him popped? Because at the same time.
That was right before. That wasn't...
But at the same time...
Hold on. I feel like what you saying about him being married to the boss's daughter, that nigga still has a career without her in the mix. Still has a career. Period. Like,
but also, listen.
Triple H into my shit.
Is Triple H on the level of Austin? No. Is he on the level of The Rock? Absolutely not. I don't even think he's on the level of Mick Foley, in my opinion. Let's keep it in a buck. But if we're going to go top 5 people during the Attitude Era,
the niggas was in a rotation.
He was in that rotation.
Rock, Triple H, fucking Taker, and the fifth was definitely a rotation of Kane, Mick Foley, and whoever else they wanted to throw in that mix. But them niggas was the core 4 in that era.
Yeah, and we keep acting like this nigga wasn't one of the guys.
Wasn't that nigga? Like, y'all not gonna keep playing just because y'all feel like Paul is the problem. Triple H has a career for himself, and y'all niggas being like, why is he on the cover? Who gives a fuck? Who cares?
Listen.
They talking about Phil being on the main cover, and I don't hear nobody saying, well, why would he be on that?
Cause hold up. Let's talk about CM Punk. Let's talk about Mr. Backpedaling.
Triple H 2.0.
Everybody backpedals though. Everybody backpedals though. Everybody backpedals though.
You ain't saying shit.
No. Because y'all keep acting like for years. The niggas is on Twitter. Oh my God, CM Punk, he's against the man. He's against the man.
He's the man now.
He's against the machine. Oh my God, he hates the Fed. Oh my God. Granted, he came back. Vince is gone. Okay, but you hated Triple H. You talk spicy about Triple H, but you forgave him, my nigga.
Good at him now.
But hold up. I'm never going to Saudi. Oh my God, these blood suckers. You in Saudi, my nigga?
That nigga's going to Saudi. Oh, he's been to Saudi already.
Multiple times now. You in the Royal Rumble. All niggas had to do was promise you main event at WrestleMania. Oh, you came right back, running back.
But you know what? I would have too.
Oh, no, no, no,
Y'all
no,
would have had to
no, no,
talk
no,
to
no,
me
no,
nice.
no, 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 no,
Y'all would have had to talk to me nice.
no, no, no. I'm not mad at him because I'd have done the same thing too. Because I know that check that these niggas gave him was amazing. Like we all know the classic line that the $1 Million Man said when we were growing up. Everybody got a
Everybody got a
price.
price.
And they hit that nigga said, Vince is not here, and here's a blank check, my nigga. And that nigga came to Chicago with a fresh white tee.
Yo,
He came out, he drove from his crib.
That will forever be such
Arrived in
like
that
a
arena
dope memory.
for Survivor Series around my birthday. He pulled up, fresh white tee.
Ready to rumble.
Crisp.
And came back because
Like
the check
niggas
was
watching on
checking.
TV got the credits rolled. They didn't even, they thought the show was ending.
The nigga, the deposit hit an hour before he came to the arena. He said, ooh, I love my life.
Dry. He wasn't even dry.
And then you know what? You know what? The same woman he married when they sent him that fax about him getting released came back to WWE as well. So let's talk about Philip going to the Royal Rumble. Where? Come on, Janelle, tell me. Where's the Royal Rumble this year?
It's in Riyadh. It's in Saudi. And guess what? And my nigga is champion. Like my nigga is legitimately in the position to walk into WrestleMania this year as world heavyweight champion. Like so, like
last year this nigga was crying. I get to main event WrestleMania.
Don't do that because that was emotional, and that entrance was emotional. Don't do that. We was there for that. Don't do that.
Tears. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was a moment. Listen, I feel like, in all honesty, and first of all, I just got to meet Phil this year. Like that's a goal, a personal goal of mine. Cause it's just like, yo, bro, like we've been through it. We've been through it.
Niggas is acting like nigga was the savior.
Listen, I just don't like people shitting on.
I've said this before.
Brother, I just don't like people shitting on Triple H for smashing Stephanie when niggas be at regular ass jobs doing the same fucking thing.
Nigga, I did it. It felt good.
Niggas shit where they eat all the time. Not
you
I.
know what?
But
I'm not gonna lie. It helped my career, just like Triple H.
But my thing is this: like, what's wrong with dating women at work?
It helped my career.
What's wrong with dating people at work?
You telling me you ain't never talked to somebody at your job?
Yeah, all the time.
But then y'all look at him like he married into. Y'all niggas is doing the same thing.
No. But I look.
And that was smarter than any nigga, to be honest with you. And that was an accident, because even when they did the storyline, they wasn't fucking with each other.
Hear me out. That's the point y'all missed. I said because of that, he forever will have an asterisk next to his name. Because of that.
No, I'm not jacking that. No. That nigga had a career. That nigga had a career before he even put his penis into Stephanie McMahon.
And hold on. For example,
you talking about terrorizing? Like had to go through WCW and all that bullshit?
He always know where to hitch his wagon to. Like these are the points, y'all. You know what? People call me a hater, but in a couple of years, when some of y'all really respected, Chris Van Lee said the same thing. Oh yeah, Chris Van Lee. Yeah, facts. All right.
Nigga. I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all don't like niggas winning. That's why.
What?
Y'all don't like niggas winning. He's a winner. He said, yo, I'm gonna get this baddie named Stephanie McMahon.
I don't know about that.
And it comes with
she
privilege.
Got better as the ages have gone.
Yes, she did. Like,
she didn't age like old milk. She aged very well.
But she got money though.
Respectfully, Stephanie is a baddie. She is an all-elite white woman. I enjoy millionaire white women. And she got
you're an idiot.
Listen, I like titties, and she got some great titties. Ask about me.
That's
but
you know what Jericho
respectful
always talked. Or Jericho always slammed her about her titties.
because they were
Because it was fake.
delicious. Nigga, I don't care if they're fake, real, or not. I'm sucking on some nipples.
That's crazy.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
That's
My bad, my
crazy.
bad, my bad.
Like
Black Queens
My bad.
forever,
whoa.
My
Snow
bad,
Bunnies
dog. My bad.
never.
There
Black
was no
Queens
need for that.
forever, Snow
I went
Bunnies
left.
never.
I went left.
Ew. It's like,
There's
Black
no need
Queens
for that.
whoa.
forever,
But
Snow Ladies
the
no
women,
forever.
the woman in my
No,
life knows I like to
nobody
suck on some
never.
titties.
Well, since this is a good little simple segue into AEW, let's talk about AEW's real quick new
Fire,
signee.
fire, fire. That should make my dick hard.
Which I will, if Tommaso Ciampa, if you ever end up listening to us, just know that you were the wrong person to leave. Okay, like we don't need Gargano nor his little wife. You could have stayed, bruh. Like it didn't have to go down this way, but his contract, he didn't resign. He decided to test the waters and debuted this past Wednesday on Dynamite.
That's gonna be a fire match.
So
That's gonna be
yeah,
a
so
fire match.
he accepted Briscoe's open challenge for the TNT title,
That's
which
gonna
I
be a
believe the
fire
match
match.
is next week.
Yeah. No, Saturday.
Oh,
Collision.
on Collision. Oh, why would y'all be going? Oh, well, no, Collision's at night. I was like, oh, why would y'all go against Rumble like that? Like that's just don't do that.
Wait,
But
Rumble's this Saturday for real? Oh shit, I
yes.
didn't even realize that shit, yo.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this Saturday.
Yo, I'll be honest with you.
You don't know days of the fucking week. But anyway,
Saturdays he feel like Friday sometimes. Sundays feel like Monday to me sometimes. Oh
you need to get it together. But what are your
my.
thoughts on their
Oh,
new signee?
fire B, fire B. Like
And also they had a few others. They had did the rat. We didn't talk about like the Rascals minus one, but like I told Michael all the time. I said to be honest, the Rascals is only always three. Ain't they, like it ain't never been a full four force really ever. So I was surprised that Trey Miguel played a reverse Uno card. I will say that. But
I ain't gonna hold you. We still don't know what happened.
yeah, you don't.
well, apparently
MJF did it.
no. Well, that was another apparently because
Yeah.
Trey and I guess Alicia had something once upon a time. But apparently it was a Trey had said something racially incorrect moons ago about an indie guy, and he came out and spoke and was just like, people change, things happen, like
Get off his dick.
don't really fault him for something when he was young and didn't really know what he was really saying or doing. But I was just like, that's how Zachary Wentz got X from NXT with that black face. So I'm still sitting here like, how the hell he good and this one gone?
Yo, I don't know. I
That's
don't
what
know.
that's weird.
People pick and choose who they want to
Listen,
punish.
I think it's something bigger than that, bro.
I think it's something bigger than that. Yeah, it's something bigger than that because it can't be by the tweet because you have the breast girl that came back. It got to be something that you have MJF saying that he's the devil. Come on, dogs.
Oh
Come
well,
on,
him saying
dogs.
the devil, I don't think is crazy, but I definitely do think him saying Brody King looks like a Nazi was wild. That I will say.
I mean, he does.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm just
He
like
does. He does.
he don't, but
He does.
okay,
Like again, but he does. But I know that in
he
person,
don't.
he
Nigga,
does. But I know that in
he does.
person, like how that I know him in person. Me and him will probably be the best of friends.
No,
But
he. It's like
He's
what you
really
said.
close with Phil. He's super close with CM Punk.
yeah,
But no,
so me and him,
he's very progressive. He's
yeah,
very much about the people. He's very
yes.
much a great dude. The
But he
look
still looks
though,
like one. Yes,
eh.
yes. So at the end of the day, me and him will probably be the best of friends. But I will tell that in his face. He probably gets it a lot. Okay.
I'm
But
fucking
me and him will probably
screaming.
and he might say that, all right, cool. You look like a suspect. All right, cool.
Yo,
You know?
I'm crying.
One of the
So
best
yeah,
racist jokes I
so
ever heard was, is what do a park bench and a black father have in common? What? They can they can't support a family.
What?
Okay. Wait, you said that was the hardest joke, or?
That was like the one of the funniest. I was like, oh shoot, I heard that back in high school.
But yeah, so AEW's making some moves, but as some people are coming, some people are still are just now getting injured. Unfortunately, um, the Jake something dude tore his bicep.
Yo, he just got signed.
He just got signed, had the tag team match, got injured during the tag team match on Wednesday, and now is out for the next 7 to 8 months.
Man, he's just man, dang man,
There's that.
he's some black seed oil. Shit.
Somebody else got injured too the other day, but it's just unfortunate when you
Oh,
kind of get that
Javon Evans.
momentum.
Javon Evans.
No, he's good. He's in the Rumble. He's good.
Okay.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, they had stopped the match as a precaution more than anything because they thought he had a concussion, but he's fine. He's clear. So he's actually in the Rumble. Because what ended up happening was is that now that Netflix is on something like everybody got to have ads because now we got ads now. Um, the
Niggas got paid how
commercial
much they paid
break,
WWE, bro.
the
Wait,
commercial
wait, wait,
break
wait,
was
wait, wait, wait,
when
wait,
Javon had declared himself in the Rumble.
wait. Hold on, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. This is why I can't fuck with this shit no more, dog. So even though you pay the higher premium, you still get ads.
Well, so the thing about it is that certain live shows, and it's not only just Netflix. Like Paramount does it with UFC now on there. ESPN does it. Certain live shows just because of sponsorship and those type of things because that's really where the revenue comes from are the ads or the commercials. So certain live shows have ads no matter what now. So there's that. But it's not just a WWE thing. Like that's just a live. Like if that what last boxing shit was on Netflix.
Oh
That
yeah,
last boxing shit that was on Netflix, they had ads.
like, you know what it is though? It's just like you know what? I just sound like an old head. That's why. Like like it starts to hit me more and more every time I talk about wrestling. How things was, I'm looking like, dang, I'm uncle now, son. Like, dang, son. Like I'm old,
Yeah. We seasoned, Not all old. We a little seasoned, but
dog. I started this. Yeah, what the fuck is thing? Never mind.
but yeah, so actually that's a good actually segue into this week in wrestling so we can recap a little bit of SmackDown last week. Saturday night's main event with honestly I think was one of their better Saturday night main events.
It was
True.
solid. Yeah, it was.
I definitely thought it was. I first of all, I love Jacob and them putting him in the main event picture. And I think that is so dope. Um, so yeah, Saturday night main event happened in Montreal. They did a 2 day. Love the reception that Trick Williams is getting. It is phenomenal to see that translate on the main roster because that doesn't always happen. So it's
Well,
it's
I
so
think
good to see that.
I think it's because Triple H and Shawn Michaels are
And
friends.
Sean,
Yeah, because the problem was that there was no connection between NXT and WWE in the main roster,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
and they didn't work together. It was like two separate worlds. Now it's like, oh, they're working together, building up the characters on the main show. Like both, it's like baseball. Hey, we're gonna bring you up for a couple of games, send you back down. You get used to seeing something up. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're building them up very well now. It's not like, oh, who the fuck is this?
Right. And that was always the struggle I had because it was just like, well, I watch NXT, so I know who the fuck that is. So it's good that they now have that like kind of like more of a fluid transition for those that are coming up for NXT. Even with Jordan Grace coming up and her getting into it with Jade, you see Javon, the video packages with Oba that's leading up to him his main roster debut is this Saturday at the Royal Rumble. He officially declared
Oh,
himself in the Royal Rumble. So, like, wait, did you guys see the clip of Brock Lesnar calling Pat McAfee show
So
and
cool.
declaring himself into the Royal
yeah.
Rumble?
So dope. So dope.
Like, so it's one of those rumbles um where last year kind of felt like that outside of the women's, because I felt like we all kind of figured Charlotte was going to win because she was returning. But I honestly, this year is just a toss up. It's you don't.
I
It
agree.
could go so many different ways for so many different people. So I guess we can jump into Royal Rumble predictions. Once again, Royal Rumble is this Saturday. We will have our annual viewing party at Legends. So doors will open around 1. Show will start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to set your alarms because people will forget. But once again, they have the 30 man and 30 women Royal Rumble match where the winners will be able to choose their opponent to wrestle at WrestleMania. So this is the first pit stop to the road to WrestleMania. So what are you guys' thoughts on who may? Let's go Final Four and then your winner. Cause Final
Um,
Four, if people, and I mean, I just feel like it's like taboo, but Final Four is normally like the 4 players that will be involved the entire year are normally the last 4 individuals in the Royal Rumble.
Jay Uso, Obafemi, Roman,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
Braun.
Ooh, in the Final Four. You said and Brock?
Braun,
Braun Breaker. Ooh, okay. And who wins?
Roman,
Fucking Roman.
the tribal
I
chief.
I feel like um it might be Javon Evans might be part of the four,
Ooh, that's
Okay.
a good one. I like that one.
and I feel like I don't know. I see mixture. I see Roman, Brock, Javon Evans, and like Omi Femi, and like somehow, some way he like I see him eliminating Brock because I feel like
I actually see that
Brock
too.
Brock could take a L. Omi can't. You feel me? Or if he was something with Omi, it had to be like a feud over something. You feel me? But I
Mm-hmm.
would think that not yet. I think that's like down the road. And I feel like
What
that's
happened?
the best way. First of all, I'm tired. So like when I'm tired, like I start getting giggly. That's what my
Okay.
mind's like, all right, dogs. So I feel like that Triple H to beat the allegations that he's racist. Look, I had 2 black people
First of
and
all,
only 1 white guy.
SmackDown, it already feels like the most nigga show ever.
Oh,
Like
son,
it be
yo,
it be so funny. I be like
Oh,
Friday.
Triple H is trying his hardest to
I'm
beat the
like, yo,
allegations.
Friday, because and it also is a good thing because with SmackDown now being 3 hours, the way that the show has been flowing, it doesn't feel that. You don't. I personally, I don't feel
I give you that.
exhausted.
I give
I
you
don't
that.
feel
I
like
give you
like
that
I
though.
feel like there's a good
I give you that.
flow
I give you
of
that.
the
Yeah.
show, which is super important. Like you'll
Yeah.
get to that 10 o'clock hour and you still got either 1 or 2 matches left. So they're doing a pretty good job, I think, of trying to figure out SmackDown, especially with it being 3 hours.
You
But
know what?
okay, you
I
said
forgot
you
that
said
SmackDown
Javon
3 hours.
over. You said your final 4 were
Javon, Oma, Brock, and Roman.
okay, and your winner.
Oh, Roman, Roman, Roman,
All right,
Roman.
so my 4: Cody, Roman,
Oh yeah.
um,
Oh, but Elimination
Ova,
Chamber.
and and maybe Randy.
Oh, I forgot about Mr.
Um,
Randy.
I feel like that may help set up Randy and Cody. Um, but my spirit does say Roman unfortunately wins the Royal Rumble. However, with Cody now being in the Rumble, he has the opportunity to tie Austin with the most Royal Rumble wins. So you play that into that caveat. Cody still Cody may okie doke and win the Rumble. So I don't know, but yeah, my 4: Oba,
But also
Roman,
too, Cody
Cody,
Cody never
Randy.
won the Elimination Chamber.
So we gonna get to that because I'm actually really excited. Whatever happens Saturday is gonna make me excited
Mm.
about Chamber because then it kind of puts it puts those puzzles start them puzzle pieces start coming together for that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, I unfortunately I think Roman will win.
Mhm.
But
All
on
right,
the
what's next?
women's side,
All
Final
right,
Four and winner,
the
and this
women,
is actually harder than the men's.
the women. I gotta tap out because I haven't really been on it like that with the
Okay,
women.
that's fair.
Yeah.
What about you, Sir Wilkins? Final Four and Royal Rumble winner on the women's side.
Hmm. This one is hard.
It's
See,
hard.
see.
Um, whew. You know who I think is gonna be? You know what I think is gonna be? All the new girls.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Okay.
I could see that. I could see that.
But I think Liv wins it.
Okay. So
I
Liv
could see
was in
that.
my Final Four. I had Liv. Actually had Roxanne. Um. Once again, if Bianca Belair is cleared and shows herself as number 30, she will fucking win the Royal Rumble. Like,
I can see Bianca winning. Not gonna hold you.
but if she does not participate in this year's Royal Rumble, I actually did see Liv winning. Um, because once again, Rhea
Naomi's still
and
pregnant, right?
Io have the belts.
Naomi's still pregnant, right?
Or it could be Tiffany. Tiffany could win.
Okay.
Um, because I think she'll definitely return for the Rumble. So Tiffany is gonna be in there somehow in that mix. Um, but yeah, also at the Royal Rumble, we do get the WWE Championship match of Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
Yo, if Drew lose, I'll be weak. I'll be
And that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on them
weak.
doing the right thing
But no,
in
no, 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 no,
Saudi
no, 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 no.
for Sammy.
Real talk. Reason why that I wouldn't mind Drew losing. It'll be fucked up. OD, it'll be fucked up. But he better get it back fast because he don't deserve it.
But that's what I'm saying. If he ends up losing it, there's still opportunity, even though they
Yeah,
fake saying that there's no space in the Rumble. He can go into the Rumble because that world title match will be before.
yeah,
Or he can enter himself into the chamber and
yeah,
find a way back that way. Like there's so many variables.
yeah.
That's why it's like this is actually kind of hard.
Now that's why I don't want him to lose. But again, I just feel like, all right, man, they just jerking us off at this point, dog. Like, come on, don't do this. Cause like, yo, it gets annoying with Drew McIntyre, son. And to me, he's nice. He's the whole package. You feel me? His legacy. But yo, y'all be doing my man wrong. I can do my nigga LA Knight. Yeah.
Yo, I will say he definitely did look so sad in that fucking episode.
Because he's
He
fucked
yo,
looked
up.
so sad. He was like,
yo,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yo. Real talk. LA Knight LA Knight is that dude where you really do feel sorry for him because you really see him come up through the company and he did everything the right way. Boy, he was in a Triple H workout DVD. Say, yeah, come on, son. He did everything at his age. Yo, he's like we're not asking to give him like a long tyrant 2 years. Nah, big dog, give him 3 months. You feel me? Make
Really,
him like a quick fighting champion real quick. Make
r-
that title like that. I remember when Drew had it. I remember when LA Knight had it. He fought everybody, son. Certain times, like I miss the days where like, yo, certain times you need a like how you need a rough rider champion. A champion, yo, give me 3 months or you just gonna rough ride shit, bro. Hardcore match, steel cage, you my rough rider champion. You feel me? We don't have those no more. Where my
oh,
rough
that's because
riders?
they don't really do those like that.
Hey, yo, that was a bad pause. Where my rough
But
riders?
but your boy LA Knight, I feel like in the spirit, he may win Money in the Bank, and I feel like that may fit him a lot better, especially him being the baby face. And most of the time, the last few years, really, baby faces haven't won Money in the Bank. So I do
True,
feel like
true.
Money in the Bank would be a great opportunity for him, and him just being like fan favorite in that sense. Like it would be dope To see that, and then when he cashes in, just kind of like how like when Damian Priest won Money in the Bank and cashed in, like I feel like that type of moment is an
Oh
LA
yeah, he was
Knight
a
moment.
heel. He was a heel, right? Yeah.
No, but yeah, he was a heel at the time. But I'm just saying, like in that instance of like when he cashed in, niggas still was excited for him, regardless whether
True.
he was heel or face. So
Mm.
I do feel like we're in that like role of letting him kind of control when he gets the title shot versus main eventing WrestleMania. And then I also think them fucking commercials that they did, which I absolutely loved, because they didn't do that last year. I love the commercials, but I feel like the commercials are to throw us off. Like I don't know how all those people play a part, but I think what we think now is not what it's going to be.
True.
So, all right, last but not least, any last words before we farewell for this quick, fast but sweet episode?
See you guys tomorrow. I miss y'all. Dead
You
ass
mean
like,
Saturday, but
oh shoot. See you guys Saturday. Like Mr. Black, Mr. People, dogs. I love the game. Love the hustle, but I miss wrestling, dogs. Wrestling is like my second boo. Mm. It
so
never
what's your
left me.
first boo?
Myself.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Sir Lucas, any last words?
Nah,
I'm about to go to checkers.
excited.
I'm
I'm
about to go to
excited for this.
checkers.
I'm excited for this Royal Rumble. I think it's gonna be one of the better ones. Also, leave Road Dogg alone.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
respect him. Like put some respect
Sorry.
on his name.
Leave Road Dogg alone. And that's about it, man.
Cause yeah,
Oh yeah.
when Ron cried about him, I said, bro, like y'all got no right to talk about this man. Like that's his friend. Like
That's my friend.
that's my friend. Like don't do that. But but yeah, but that's about it. We are super excited. We are officially starting Saturday on the road to WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. We have our annual viewing party. So make sure to come out, support RSVP, 2 o'clock start time on the East Coast. And then once again, we are on the fast track to WrestleMania. So the next pay-per-view will be Elimination Chamber. And once Rumble finishes, we'll, get back on and discuss what is now the road to WrestleMania really looks like after this Saturday. So hope everyone is well. We are officially 1 month into the new year. Make sure you always work on yourself, work on your goals. We look forward to once again coming back full throttle, giving you guys content, coming back with interviews. We are looking to really, jazz it up this year. So look out for that. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black in the building. We thank you guys for joining us on this late night episode, but hashtag Black Excellence. We are out.
Awesome. See you guys later,
See
niggas.
ya.
Peace, niggas.